doughy-faced man with like playing terrible guitar and standing there awkwardly with no charisma. Like, I'm gonna show you, Roy. It's like he's like, is he just like in his own world or something? Like, is he like have no life experience? What is he doing? Who the fuck are these people? No, he's a piece of shit. He's a fucking loser. He's got a cubicle job and has some stupid, pathetic family with some woman who never sleeps with him. He's just like, I'm jealous of Sully. I'm actually doing what he wishes he could do for a living.
Intention behind sending the video. Why did he send that?
I think he's sort of trying to call me out. A lot of people on here are trying to like see like how much like full of shit I really am, and I'm not. Everything I say is true about myself, and about you motherfuckers too. And so I think he was trying to like he doesn't know any better because like all the people he knows are just mediocre dipshits just like him,
Dude, you know what the strange irony is, Royvius? The strange irony is this.
What's the strange irony?
Have you ever noticed that none of them are ever wrong?
About what? What do you mean?
There's not a day that went by where they were ever wrong.
Yeah, sure.
Like, don't you notice the irony in that? And they debate people every fucking day, but they're never wrong.
Where are you going with this?
Dude, I get it, man. They're all fucking losers, dude. I get it. His knees are together. He's, anxious.
They're just like, I guess
he's famous at the open mic night, connection. That's what he does.
Well, it's like respect from people. You guys are like, if you a normal person living a normal life.
That's fine. I have nothing. If you're a normal person, normal life, I have nothing against you. But if you're gonna start like comparing dicks to me and puffing your chest out and insulting me and disrespecting me,
elitists over there.
I know. But hold on. So Whitney. But then the kids' gloves come off. Whitney, then just don't fuck with me. If you're a mediocre loser, then don't fuck with Royvis. That's what you have to do. Just be not. You don't need to be nice to me.
He probably is smarter than you, but you probably need some money.
I'm sorry. In what sense, Whitney? Like, in what sense? Is he smarter than me? What does that mean?
Well, he certainly seems more intelligent than you. Like,
in what sense? Like, once again, he's more intelligent because he sucks at everything? And what? Because he's a Phil bro and that impresses you?
Like, would you agree with me that it's not a smart move to, like, insult
people?
You
could never accomplish what I have. Like, no matter how hard he tries. And so how smart is he really? It's like give me a break. Give me a fucking...
Dude, their buddies run damage control for each other. Like, you guys never noticed that?
Look at the anonymous person watching us. I wonder who it is.
Probably my ex-girlfriend. And every time people try to run me off of here and fuck with me, they always end up showing their ass. Albedo, Sully, they've all made asses of themselves. Go ahead. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, you clubhouse losers. See what it gets you. I got a mod JCC. We gotta do this. Let's do it.
Do you guys have each other blocked, unblock each other?
I thought I unblocked him already. Maybe not.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. I unblocked him. Yeah.
This is Whitney's room. I don't know if she's coming back.
You got fucking Andrew over there running around like Vince McMahon trying to squeeze all the content he can get out of these fucking assholes.
If Whitney is weird about me being modded, I'll move myself down, okay? Like, that's fine. Like, whatever. I don't mess with people in their own houses. I'm not trying to be fucked.
I don't think she'll care. This is my house. It's just her room. She opened the room.
Cool.
I don't understand the title. Let's talk. Oh, talk about it.
Taco about it, yes. It's an old joke.
So, you believe in God, right? Godless girl?
Yeah, not the Christian God, though.
What kind of God do you believe in?
I don't even know if I think it's a deity, like a mind. I know the power of prayer works. I don't pray like how other people do, though. Like, other people pray, like, oh, get me out of this situation. I just pray for stuff like God to give me strength and guidance and sometimes pray for other people. But actually, I don't pray. I'm not praying anymore. I've regressed a lot spiritually.
That doesn't really tell me anything, but okay.
Well, I think there's something going on that like the atheists don't see. I guess you'd call it like supernatural. I think the atheists are very close-minded, very tunnel vision.
Well, I don't have an issue with that. Some people think differently. You know, like when you talk about somebody's theory of justification or an epistemic standard, people think differently. So, you know, some thinkers tend to think more concretely, what's tangible, what I can put in front of me, what does the number say, you know, things that are practical. And, you know, other people are a little bit more open-minded to, you know, things that you can't see, taste, touch, and smell.
Is that the Rachel you dated that's in the chat? Probius? Is that your Rachel?
I never dated anyone named Rachel. It's a funny thing. I dated someone named Ashley, but then
Ashley.
one of her best friends was named Rachel, but that's a different. It's a different Rachel down there.
Looks like a mannequin. Is that a dressed up mannequin with a picture in it? Taking a selfie of itself? Is that what that is?
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, I saw your YouTube channel. Let's say goddess.
Oh, how'd you come across that?
Goddess girl, yes.
I had to have like clicked your thing, and then I was just led there by clicking your thing somehow.
I haven't really
thing.
anything.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Oh my gosh.
Clicking thing.
You know, like when you click their page, there's like a link, and then that link brings you to another link, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I got you. I was just being silly.
So, Rachel, I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Did you click your thing?
Do you like steak or do you like spaghetti?
Oh, I love food. I'm usually asking others about food. Oh my gosh, it depends on my mood. I'd put steak in spaghetti. Is this like a real question, or is this
It's either the steak or the spaghetti.
Do you put the steak like in the spaghetti noodles? You put the steak in the middle of the noodles somehow? I mean, that'd be pretty amazing.
That's like blasphemous. No, I would like cut it up and then put it in. But I guess for nutrients reasons, I'd say steak if I were like cornered.
Good choice.
It's a lot of carbs.
What about you? I thought this was like some metaphorical type question. What about y'all?
Steak over spaghetti for sure.
Yeah. I don't really
Right.
like steak. I like either like cheeseburger beef meat, or like a cheesy cheeseburger, or I like really expensive cut of meat like prime rib. But I don't like the in between steak.
Oh, that's so funny. So you like either like the deep or the super. Okay. No, but your YouTube channel, like you have, you remind me of a 90s actress I cannot remember. Like she's really cute. She always played like these manic pixie girls. I can't remember her name, but your voice did not match your face though. I did not think you would look like that. Not in a bad way at all.
Am I pretty?
I mean, of course it's a matter of opinion. If I thought you weren't pretty, I would just kind of be like, I mean, yeah, but no, you're definitely like conventionally pretty, but also like unique. I think unique beauty is actually prettier. But yeah, kind of like how Uma Thurman is like, if you separated her features, she's maybe not conventionally pretty, but I think she's like stunning in her own way. Like that. Almost alien-like beauty. That sounds like an insult, but it's really not.
I don't really think for an actress. I don't like Uma Thurman is attractive. But
I do. I think I like how she kind of looks like an alien, and she's got a good figure, but the ones everybody always thinks is like them, and same with the guys. He's an amazing actor to me, and same with Leonardo DiCaprio, but I just don't. I find them too cookie cutter and almost boring in the face.
so what's that?
Like, is there a celebrity you like?
I think Angelina Jolie is really beautiful. She's all
I think the
kind
mask
of.
is great.
Yeah. What are you in a boutique or what in your picture?
I did. I worked a good job. Most people cannot guess that for some reason. I left that job a couple months ago, but we used to have to clock in. We had to take a mirror selfie and send it to our boss. So I just took one of my mirror selfies. But yep, it's a boutique. Right downtown. It sells everything from kayaks to fashion.
Clocking in was sending the boss a selfie in the store?
Yes, he ended up, that's kind of why, I'm not going to get into too much detail, but that's kind of why I left. He was a little
weird.
He moved here from Nebraska, and his kids and wife lived in Florida, and he opened up this new place and took over the upstairs, turned it into a bedroom, put a mirror in it and a vanity, and tried to get me to move in upstairs and was trying to woo me with money. It was this whole weird. I loved it too. But it sucked. Do what?
Did you ever steal anything from it?
Did you ever steal?
Girl, I love how you just say whatever comes to your brain. So many people are not like you in that way. I definitely would not have said that out loud if I thought it. No, girl, I just realized what you actually asked. No, I did not. There were times I would take pictures of stuff and be like, hey, this is kind of broken. Can I have it? And I might have fudged, it wasn't really that badly broken. But yeah. Have you stolen from work before?
Hell yeah.
I can tell you one thing. So, when I was in my 20s, every time I worked on a shitty office job or whatever, I always made sure to steal one of the personal mugs that were always left in the kitchen. I always stole a mug. And it didn't matter whose mugs it was or what. Right. And so in any other aspect of my life, I was never I'm not a kleptomaniac. I never stole anything, but I just made it this little game. At work I'm going to steal a mug.
People identify with their mugs though. Because I have a cup that I use every day. It's not even cute. It's from the Goodwill and it still even has the sticker on it that I get. But it's my little cup. I would be
I know, and I would have stolen it from you. There's a chance I would have stolen it from you if we were a coworker. And you would never know. You would never know to this day.
Well, what do you do with it after you steal it? Do you just have a stash or
I don't even keep a stash. No, I don't know. I'd lose them. I don't know. It's just the stealing is the important thing. It's not it doesn't become this sacred object. It's just the act of stealing something in a way that there's no repercussion. It's almost even if they caught me, what are they gonna do? Fire me from some stupid fucking job I don't care about? It's
I don't know. After hearing so many religious debates on here, I feel like a religious person would say that God would show you all of the mugs and send you to hell or something. That'd be a repercussion.
If I go to hell for stealing mugs, then that's hilarious. Fine.
It might have been someone's sentimental mug or something. It could have been sentimental to them.
I know. No, I'm not saying it was a good thing to do, but it's just something I did because it was a venial kind of mug sin. It was a mug sin.
Mugs are expensive these days, though. I would actually be kind of ticked off about that. Well,
if it was an expensive looking tumbler, I wouldn't steal that. I'd just steal the stupid, the one with the clowns.
No, they could probably afford to replace it more than the cheapo like me, so I'd say steal from the rookie.
So we steal the
retail for $70, and it's just a solid tumbler. What the fuck?
They steal from her, yeah. My new Stanley, steal from her. No, don't listen. Bad.
So what do you do
Who's
now?
even saying that? Rogals. Right now, I've been selling stuff on eBay. I'm trying to get on.
Girl, I'm a Poshmark. I do live shows on Poshmark.
Oh, I've never actually done one, but I've watched them though. That's cool.
You should come to my show. I do them early in the morning. I have insomnia. You can do you have something Poshmark?
Me too. Yeah, what do you sell primarily?
So I get shit really cheap from Temu. So it's kind of like Temu, but it's it got a bigger selection, these cheap Chinese wholesalers. And then so I put there's all this jewelry in my Poshmark closet that I pay 50 cents for, and then I have multiple quantities of it, so I don't have to keep taking pictures. And
that's basically what we were doing in my boutique. The same thing, just in the boutique. He would have me order stuff on Temu.
And then I also go to the Goodwill bins to get like designer purses and stuff. So like normal thrift stores are like you can't make any profit. They're so overpriced. But the Goodwill, I'm lucky to have one in my city. I fucking go. They charge by the pound. I'm practically getting the shit for free. I dig through a bunch of crap and there's like treasures. I'll find like really valuable treasures inside. And a lot of the clothes
Wow,
are
you're
like
a hustler.
new with the tags, you know, like, but they're not really brand new. They're like in a dirty bin with underwear at the Goodwill outlet, dirty underwear at the Goodwill outlet, but people think they're new because they still have the tags on them. And then I don't even have to take pictures of them. I just hold them up to my camera and people bid.
Oh my god, I've got to see this. You know, like, things can seem so much better when there's like a whole little show around it. It makes you want to buy the item, like the HSN and QVC back in the day. But your accent, the way you said tags, you said tags. Like a Minnesota girl. Do what?
Do you have stuff in your Poshmark closet?
No, I've honestly not actually. I've only been buying stuff on it like in the last couple of years. So I haven't sold on there.
Oh, I'm not a shopper. I think those people are crazy. I don't think shopping makes people happy. It's all junk.
Oh no, the things that I've gotten off there, it's like very select things. So like when I fried all my hair a few years ago and I wanted to wear one of those halo extensions, there was like a girl that was hand making wigs, like doing a really cool job. It was like just an extension clip in, but like I got a really good deal on there that would have been way more expensive somewhere else. And like pantyhose, I like to get like unique pattern pantyhose from Italy. And yeah, they have those. Just weird things like that. But the trinkets that you probably saw, I just want to see it. I'll pump you up and be a cheerleader, but like I probably wouldn't buy anything.
Yeah, don't tell people I'm getting on there. I'm getting them from
No, of course not. I would never. That's cool. I bet these guys don't use Poshmark.
If you put crap in your Poshmark closet, then you come to my live show and we share each other's items too. So I show some of mine and then I show everybody that's there. I just like go into their closets and pull stuff in and we all look at the listings.
Okay, I wish I could like if you were nearby, I would just like model the stuff because I like to like I do like the camera just like modeling clothes. That would be fun. Do you like do music and stuff?
No, I hate music. I hate hosts that play music. I don't like music.
Sometimes it can be a little overwhelming because you can't really hear them, but it can be a vibe sometimes. The only time I see guys on Poshmark is like if they do like the Pokemon card stuff, or yeah, that's like it. Or gay guys getting cologne and stuff. Is anyone here gay? Hello?
Oh, girl, don't take offense that I was mean. I'm mean to almost all the girls the first time I encounter them, too.
No, I mean, I don't know if you saw in the chat where I said that I was offended, I guess, butthurt, I guess. But, like, I actually feel safer around rude people, or I guess I am calling you rude because you called me. But I feel safer around that because they're not trying to impress me and they're not, like, hiding anything. Which isn't good for me, though, in relationships, because then a lot of times the guy really is just perpetually mean. But, like, no, I think it's endearing when people are just not afraid of being disliked or making a bad impression. Because I really am not, like, at the end of the day, I don't really care either. Despite my picture, it looks like I really care. I don't.
Oh my god, you'll love me, girl, then, because I'm the fucking extreme of that. I just say whatever the fuck I'm thinking, and I'm really honest about my fucked up personal life. And,
and yeah, a lot of your YouTube videos were like that. Like I don't even know what to call it, things that were happening in the street. I was like, whoa. Because you were like, why are these people treating me like this? That's to be honest, I saw only one video. But, I saw two. I didn't watch them all the way through, but the first one was like, both of them, you were talking about how basically, not to overuse the word rude, but that's essentially, you were talking about how rude just strangers were outside and you approached these women in a store, I think, and you were like, why did y'all, they were telling you that you were walking too fast or something cuckoo. And at first I was like, what? Do they really care about that? And they were like, what is y'all's problem? And they were like, you walking too fast, girl, you walking too. I was like, is this real life? What? And you were like sounding off on that. Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't have more, like, I bet if you reposted it now, because that was kind of an old one, it probably did.
You're not on my that's like a really old channel, girl. I have a newer channel than that. The one you're thinking of, that's really old.
Oh, that's
It's
like,
not-
well then, hey, maybe like look at your stuff, because that's like the only link it took me to. I was just like, oh, because I like to match a face to a person. Like, I mean, I just do, I'm nosy, and I was like, oh, I want to see what she looks like. And yeah, that's how I got to you. I didn't see another channel though.
Oh, I bet you went to my like Twitter and it connected you to my old YouTube or something.
Yes, it was the X account. That's what brought me there. That is what brought me there. I have a YouTube channel too, but I've neglected it for years. Huh?
My newer one is mostly just full of like atheist debates and stuff though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I did see a snippet. No, I think it was like a screenshot because I saw your little picture of like some debate that you had posted. Well, that's what made me want to look too. Was when you were, when I say sounding off, I don't mean like you were chewing someone out, but it was like it was passionate, whatever. You were saying to some guy yesterday, you were like, yeah, I might just like take this part out and put it on YouTube, my YouTube channel or something. That's what made me want to look, was when you said that. I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if it's like a whole, channel devoted to like this. Because on stereo apps, some people would do that. I did that for a little bit. Very little, like for 1 week, but.
All right,
But I was
I guess she's not coming back. I'm gonna get offline, I guess.
Okay, good chat.
Later.
Bye. So it's 2 hours. I don't even know if you're still in here. Yeah, I don't really like to host unless I'm really, honestly, it takes me being pissed off about something to like be compelled to host. And I'm not really, there are a lot of things I'm pissed off about, but like it's not taking a front seat in my brain right now, so I'm gonna look to see what else I can join. I'm still learning this app, so I don't know what'll happen. I'm gonna click on Andrew. Alright, peace out. Or no, Doritos, Andrew, and Michaela. Okay, they're all in the same thing. Beta males discuss sigma algebras. Oh wow.
ask ourselves, like, what exactly is it that we're doing? And I just don't think that on most interpretations that it shakes out in the way that favors the theist.
I mean, what I'm just saying is that if you're identifying this particular probabilistic inference, that in fact applies not just in this one verified argument, but across the board to almost every sort of epistemic context, and almost every question we wrestle with on a moment-to-moment basis. And yeah, the problem is still there. Maybe it still stings a bit. But I mean, I think that once significant intention.
So I'm not sure if that's entirely the case. So here's what I think, right? So in order to think that, you kind of have to think that evidence talk and probability talk go together in this meaningful way, and I'm skeptical of that. There are reasons for thinking that, for instance, the probability reasoning account of evidence is just not the right one to go with. You can resist that, and you can go and with the ferocity that your life depends on it. But notice that this type of total collapse view is going to rely on a series of assumptions that I don't need to buy into, right? And one of them is the probability reasoning account of evidence is right. The second is sort of that when we're talking in non-scientific domains, the probability talk is useful. That we don't need domain-specific facts in order to probabilify a given region. There are a bunch of assumptions that I have to kind of buy into in order to get to the destination that you're driving towards. But it's unclear whether I should buy into any of that.
Well, I'm quite seeing you mentioned a few sort of ancillary assumptions that you say you're going to reject, perhaps that you will not reject. I don't quite see how identifying the confirmation of probability is necessarily referred to. As long as you can get the probability of feasibly high, regardless of how you want to give or that is the evidence. That's what
Yeah. In this week's edition of Everyone, okay. The issue, and again, I don't want to have to necessarily relitigate the probability reason stuff. Yeah, but the point, all that requires saying here, and there's like a lot that I can say, is that there are very counterintuitive results. And besides, first just saying, well, it seems obvious to me that that's the case. There are very kind of counterintuitive results that you can derive from the probability reasoning account of evidence that might occasion you to distance yourself from that understanding of evidence. So, and they're like very respectable people that hold that, so it's not just like someone critical on you, right? So,
but anyway, I'm not challenging you. I'm just saying it's orthogonal.
No, it's not orthogonal to point. It's immediately relevant to the point that you brought up, right? Which is that if you think that you question this type of probabilistic evidence talk in this domain, it's just going to collapse all the other shit. And what I'm saying is that in order to get that collapse inference, you have to have the probabilistic conception of evidence, which Miles has, who's here. But if I don't buy that theory of evidence, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like, yeah, that just doesn't follow. Just because I block the probability stuff in one domain doesn't mean I can't use it's just not evidence talk per se. So
what I need is a probabilistic conception of belief, is not evidence. Now, it sounded like one of the other things you said, which you were skeptical of that, but strictly speaking, that's what happened.
Well, okay, but if we're talking about, if we're talking about probabilistic conceptions of belief and everything, that's gonna, and again, I don't want to talk too much, but that's going to then subject itself to Cox's theorem, in which case it's going to have to abide, mathematically speaking, by these kind of Kolmogorovian managers, or else it's going to result in inconsistency, and that's provable.
Okay.
So I'll give you a question, right? So if you think that there's like a 20% chance that it's raining outside, could you think that there's a 400% chance that it's not raining outside? Okay. So what that shows is that can't, right, when you're doing these subjective probability measures, we'll have to abide by things like additivity and like the complement rule and like shit like that. Okay, but like notice those are the same constraints that apply to objective probability measures. So even if you go into the artsy-fartsy macaroni necklace world of subjective probabilities, Cox's theorem is going to show that you're going to have like mathematical restraints on this, otherwise you're going to go into La La Land. And so that's Can we get Miles in? Because Miles is here and he's like over here.
Yeah, just real quick. Yeah, Miles, super stoked that you're here, buddy. Also, looked in your Mark's response.
No, I know. I can. Okay, yeah, but
Yeah, definitely, buddy. Your Mark. Yeah, Miles, welcome, buddy. Yeah, definitely talking about your wheelhouse for sure. So I'm glad you're here. When we say Mark, we're talking about Cyclos. You're just gonna give a response. But yeah, super glad to see you. Glad to have you, Miles. Glad you're here. Yeah, go ahead, Cyclo.
I'm 100% willing to interact with Miles. I've spent like the past 2 to 3 months responding in print, or like writing, responding to Miles. So,
so all of these like formal structures by which you model grievances and thereby subjective probabilities, they're all idealizations that aren't obeyed by perfectly by real world reasoning agents. I'm giving you a trivial example, standard real world probability series some sort of like logical applications, whereas clearly not logical applications, in fact applications. Like the entire project in mathematics is to like figure out which tautologies are true. So I mean, you can't. I think you're trying to draw it as well. We shouldn't use it as well modeled by probabilities, because then if we do, they have to be described by whatever the axioms of Cox's theorem is, and that implies that we really do have some sort of like Lagrangian probability space in the background. Like I just think that like every step of that, or several steps of that, kind of influence these results. Like what we're talking about is like, we don't actually live up to these extremely verified formal assumptions. We're just talking about how a truly ideal reasoner would reason, even if we don't know all the details. Like it may be the case that a truly ideal reasoner would in fact only reason probabilistically in the presence of a full-fledged probability space, sample space, algebra, probability measure, etc. We would reason that way, but that doesn't mean that we need to have we ourselves need to have access to those things. Just to use an analogy, probably the best possible chess algorithm, or one even close to the best, would be like look at every move 1 billion moves in advance. Like if I'm a truly ideal reasoner, chess reasoner, chess player, who had totally unbounded combination ability, would do something like that. You and I, as an extremely computationally bounded agents, even though we know in advance that that's the theoretically best thing we can do in chess, we can't do that. We can only rely on the much improved sort of raw heuristics. But that's okay, because we have some hope that the heuristics that we move in chess, right, don't really sacrifice all the pieces, in some sense approximate what the brute force ability look ahead already would do.
Yeah, can I get in there? Okay. Yeah. So before you go, Andrew wants to move to the new room. If everybody could, I posted the link at the top here. You'll just click on that join fine-tuning discussion, and it'll take you to the new room. So if you just Miles, where is that? If you hit the top of this room here, okay. You have the join fine-tuning discussion. Just click on that, Mark. We got a month. Detroyer. Alright, so you close it down. Appreciate it. Yeah. that destroyer is going to get back into this. You're going to get back into this big destroyer. Miles is going to be going to turn it into the stalking force. We're going to have stalking force now. We're going to forget. You know, Warson's going to try to talk at some point. Because they said things to Miles up. Alright, I'm closing it. Nope. Okay.
Alright, I can see the other thing.
Powers. I can send you the link on this board.
You don't know what the link, it just brings it up in the browser.
When you say that's not working, that's. I get it. It can't be that somebody already has
No, we don't see any of the links on the side. It's just the same. You just close it like every time.
Let me know if you have trouble getting it at all. Okay.
Oh, yeah, close this room.
saying how does he feel about that?
Alright, well, if Hussein wants, he can answer.
I just have one answer about that. And I love my religion, but you know, I love being Muslim. And in that sense, I mean, being kind,